Hello, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. I have a book haul! On Friday I went to Barnes & Noble so I could get my mom a, what's it called? Mother's Day gift, yes. And I ended up getting some stuff for myself. So let's get started. If you hear paper shredding, that's my dog eating a magazine. The first book I got was The Other Rembrandt by Alex Connor, and it was 50% off. How could I resist? I couldn't. That's why I own it now. If you know the truth, you will be silenced. Forced to sell a painting originally attributed to Rembrandt, debt-ridden art gallery owner Owen Ziegler must take a loss when the work is said to have been painted by one of the master's students. But Owen believes he has uncovered evidence of secrets about Rembrandt that are much more explosive than simply a painting of dubious origins. Secrets that could turn the art world on its head. And when Owen is found brutally murdered in the gallery, his son Marshall is launched on a quest not only to solve the vicious crime, but to uncover the 300-year-old secrets worth killing for. Does that not sound amazing? I can't wait to read this. It's a shame my list of books I need to read is so long because I would jump in immediately and start reading this book. So this book sounds awesome. I love art and I love reading. So it mixes two of my favorite things together in one awesome... How many pages is this? There are 391 pages. I love big books because it means they have plenty of time to, you know, delve into the characters and the scene and what's happening. And usually bigger books are better books in my opinion. I mean, for all you Harry Potter fans out there, if Harry Potter was any smaller, would you have enjoyed it as much? Would you guys stop fighting? The next book I got, I was dying to get. I didn't know it was out yet, so when I saw it, I was freaking out. And it's The Bees by Layleen Paul. I got to read a clip of this through NetGalley. They had one of the booklets on there was, you know, all the books that are being published in spring and summer, and this was one of them. And oh my god, this book, I was like, I need to know what happens, and it's amazing, and I need it. So I finally got it. I'm really excited to read it. And let me read you the, you know, back cover part. Flora 717 is a sanitation worker, a member of the lowest caste in her orchard hive, where work and sacrifice are the highest virtues in worship of the beloved queen, the only religion. But Flora is not like other bees. With circumstances threatening the hive's survival, her curiosity is regarded as a dangerous flaw, but her courage and strength are assets. She is allowed to feed the newborns in the royal nursery and then to become a forager, flying alone and free to collect nectar and pollen. A feat of bravery grants her access to the queen's inner sanctum, where she discovers mysteries about the hive that are both profound and ominous. But when Flora breaks the most sacred law of all, daring to challenge the queen's preeminence, enemies abound, from the fearsome fertility police, who enforce the hive's strict social hierarchy, to the high priestesses jealously wedded to power. Her deepest instincts to serve and sacrifice are now overshadowed by a greater power, a fierce maternal love that will bring her into conflict with her conscience, her heart, and her society, and lead her to perform unthinkable deeds. Thrilling, suspenseful, and spectacularly imaginative, The Bees and its dazzling young heroine will forever change the way you look at the world outside your window. Does that not sound amazing? Because, like, and then have you seen this cover? I got, you know, the hardback edition, and it has, you know, a metallic shiny, 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 shiny. And it looks like, see that? All bees in a hive. And it's just, oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, Mom, if you're watching this, now is the time for you to stop watching. Unless I've already given you your Mother's Day gift. Then you could just, keep on with it. So, bye. Okay, now that she's gone, I can tell you all about the Mother's Day gift I got her. Elizabeth the First Wife by Lian Dolan. This book is supposed to be amazing. Really good. Awesome. Princess, would you not do... No. Hold on. I have to go get a princess. So Princess tried to take my, what's it called, tablet case. It's now safe and sound, so you don't have to worry. But back to Elizabeth the First Wife. This is supposed to be a really good book, and everything by her is supposed to be really good. So I was very excited to get my hands on this because, my mom will read it and then she'll probably give it back to me so I can finish reading it because I kind of read the first chapter. I just realized that I filmed an entire segment without actually pushing the record button, so now I have to start all over again. I don't know where I last stopped. I guess I'll just do it all over again. So, oh yeah, Mom, if you haven't gotten your gift yet, stop watching. I don't know if I told that part yet. Stop watching. Elizabeth the First Wife. Supposed to be a very good book. I've read the first chapter because, I couldn't just give my mom any book and not know if it was good or not, or relatively good. Elizabeth the First Wife is about a woman whose family is harping on her for, not being more successful, not having a better husband, because she has an ex-husband who's super famous, but, she deserves a better husband than the last one. And she also loves to teach Shakespeare at the community college. And yeah, so I don't really know what else this book is about. I haven't finished it, so I can't tell you. But it's supposed to be very good, and chapter 1 is very good. So hopefully my mom will enjoy this book, and then she will pass it off to me so I can finish it, because 1 week is just not enough time to finish this book. Especially when you're reading Lord of the Rings series. Right now I'm on the Fellowship of the Ring. I finished it yesterday, so yeah. Isn't this cover pretty? Like, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got these pretty little lilacs and this little woman holding a briefcase with Shakespeare's face on it right there. So cute. So hopefully she likes it. Since I only had, 3 books to show you, I am going to tell you what books I have read so far this week, even though it's only a Wednesday. Yeah. But I think it's been a week since my last video, so far, I started off with The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was wonderful and adorable, and I hated the ending, but I loved it at the same time. It's one of those love-hate relationships with, the book. So, and I love this cover so much. It's just gorgeous. The blues, and then the back cover, it has the little boy standing here on top of the rain gutters, and it's actually a picture of the author. So, I bet you didn't know that. But I really enjoyed this book. I wrote a review for it on my blog. I will leave a link below so you can check it out. So, that was the first book I read. Then I read The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And this was well, I've read it before, but this was a good book. What I noticed the last time I read it, Princess, would you stop it? Sorry, dog. The first time I read it, I was about 9 years old, because I read it before the first movie came out, which was 2001. So I was 9 in 2001. Oh, gosh, now you know how old I am. Oh well. What I notice now that I'm old enough to actually really understand what's going on in the book, there really aren't many women. And the women that are in the... Are there even any women? I think they met like one woman. Yeah, and, you know, no women. It's a man book. So that's what I noticed now. I also noticed... Well, I noticed a couple things. But Gandalf is not like the Gandalf in the movies. Or from my impression of him. Gandalf seems to be more... He has this I'm better than you attitude, and I know more and I'm wise, so, you know, you all are foolish and ridiculous. And I really prefer the movie Gandalf to book Gandalf, as funny as that is. So that's what I noticed. Then I moved on because, you know, I couldn't help it. I moved on to the Fellowship of the Ring. Again, very few women. The women that are in the book, they're very beautiful. And they're kind of just, you know, side characters. Even the elf queen in Lothlorien. I can't remember her name. But even she is just kind of, she's very beautiful. But, you know, she's not a main character. But then again, neither is her husband. So I did notice that. I was a bit disappointed reading it now to find out that there are no women, really. So, but I love Sam. I love Sam so much. He's just like the perfect friend. And he's so adorable. Just Sam. Oh, Sam. Sam Gamgee. Did you know he's the youngest son? I didn't. But then again, the last time I read it, I was 9. Okay, so I'm editing the video and I realized that I didn't make a little send-off. So this is gonna be it. Since the last time I filmed, it's been a couple of days because I was planning to go to the bookstore, but I haven't had a chance yet, so, you know, I'll probably have another haul soon enough after, you know, posting this one. I'm just too impatient to wait. Let's see. So since then, I've read 3 books. I've read 2 ebooks. I have no idea what their names are. I can't remember. And I've also read The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. This was on my TBR list for this month. And it's a vampire book. I didn't realize that when I read it because all it said on the back was Vlad the Impaler. And this is not like a traditional vampire book, which I liked because I'm not too fond of vampire books. And yeah, this was really good. I can't wait to do a review for it. Yada yada yada. Thank you for watching this video. Please forget. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will oh my gosh, okay. This is terrible. I'm so unprepared. Let's try this again. Now I lost my spot. Oh god. I'll see you guys all next time. So thank you very much. Bye.